This is my 2019 year ahead reading for Cancers, or people who are rising sign Cancer, have a lot of Cancer in their charts. This is for the whole year ahead, so don't be afraid to come back at any point throughout the year and take a look for it, because this information applies for all 12 months. Events that you see here might happen as far as next December of 2019. Here's my beautiful painting in the back. My paintings are on sale on my site. Oh, who's paying us a visit? Cancer, you're getting some extra special energy now. My beautiful Blackjack is coming up here to see you. So please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for future notifications of any videos. I'm going to do my best to do a weekly reading for everyone. So I've already laid out the cards just to make the video a little bit shorter, but I haven't looked, so I'm pretty, oh, look at this. You guys are getting all kinds of stuff happening here. First a cat, and then, look, the crystal ball just rolling, rolling, rolling. That's bizarre. Okay, well, maybe there's something in the video that has meaning. To me, it's all about the full moon. Like, right now, as I'm doing it, we're just entering the full moon lunar eclipse energy, and it's a super moon, and it's going to be a powerful one. But all our moons this year, look out, people. I mean, take advantage of that moon energy and all the wisdom that it brings into your life, because it's just really, people become heightened, and the veils between worlds are lifted. So anyways, I'll move on with this reading. If you want your own personal year ahead reading, they're on sale on my channel, on my website. If you're in America, keep in mind that all the readings are even cheaper for you. So if a reading is $65, it's like $50 in American funds. So there is quite a savings when the money converts over to Canadian funds. So I'll just dive right in. This is a reading that I developed myself. This is your opening message for this year, Cancer. And it's a beautiful card. Let's just see here who we have. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And I just did a reading previous, and for Gemini too, they opened up with a message about money and abundance and earth energy. This is all about being grounded in physical earth life, but this is a card of taking action. So your opening message this year is all about the green, and if you look at my videos, you notice that I put something different in all the backgrounds, and I do that intuitively. It's not random. So already, look, I put a painting that is all about green. This painting was I made this on the first day of spring. I went walking in the woods, and I saw a very rare type of bird that is usually not here at this time of year. But he must have been stopping over just to nest and have some of his babies. So it was a rebirth. It, to me, symbolized a rebirth, a new start, a fresh energy. So I just intuitively put this here for you, Cancer. Also, I put this plant here, which is ivy, which is so all about growth and prosperity and gardening. But then you also got this card here, which I'll just explain the meaning but later at the end, but I'm just pointing out the green. All the green that's starting for you already. And look, even when I put it next to, look at the green in here. So to me, this is telling you action on a physical plane, but also eating a lot of herbs for this year. Health being very important, to look after your health this year. And also, now that I look at it, the green and the gold is everywhere here. So you have a golden opportunity to increase your finances, to work on your health this year, to really ground yourself in earth life, but you must take action. So that is the main theme. And you have your little bunny rabbit down here, and you've also had a black cat appear at the beginning of the reading, who is my cat. I bought it. I didn't buy it. That cat to me represents everything to do with my psychic business and my psychic ability. I don't feel like I can do this job without a cat in my life, and that's honest to God the truth. You know, my companion through life is cat, you know. So my beautiful cat graced your reading, and if you look back on any of the other readings that I did in this series, it came for you, Cancer. And for me, Cancer is all about moon energy. So this year, again, prosperity, but you must take action. And eating a lot of green foods is the message that I hear, and working on your health. So the next card is, let's see. Oh, we got the World back there, and more of the golden theme here. And we got the Moon. So the Moon, when I saw this card roll out, is you're going to be very affected this year by the supermoons and all the intense moon energies that are with us this year, Cancer. I mean, you already are, but if you're not in a good place in life, that moon energy just throws you off huge. So it's going to try to push you into the place that you need to be. And the moon does that for everybody, but for this moment in this reading, I particularly heard for you. How to achieve your goals and dreams is to put yourself out there in this world. You need to use earth and moon energies and to achieve your goals. And a lot of people don't understand when I say use moon energies. Using moon energy is not a witchcraft thing. This comes back from long time ago. It's only really our generation of people that no longer know how to use moon energy. And when I say that, I know that for sure, because I come from a lineage of people that use moon energy a lot. Sorry, my camera cut out when I said that, but I'm back now. So let me explain when I say use moon energies a lot. What that means is they garden by the phases of the moon. They planted their crops. They did certain things, like where I'm from, sauerkraut is famous and boat building is famous. They did all the steps according to the phases of the moon. And I mean, that was just a thing everybody did. And, they got the almanac, and they just did things by the phases of the moon. And they knew that there's certain things that you should not do when the moon are in certain phases. And how did they learn that? By working the land, by working with plants, by clearly seeing that a plant would sprout a lot more during a new moon energy. It grew 8 times more than it did during other energies or other phases of the moon. So, you can learn that too just by watching, just by putting your life there, even though in our modern age, there's kind of the encouragement is just to follow what whoever has the money pumps out into society and how they program us. So there's nothing stopping you from just getting yourself a little plant and learning yourself, or taking a class. In my class, we all learn plant communications, and I do some simple exercises with people that kind of blow their minds that they had no idea. Okay, so to achieve your dreams and goals this year, Cancer, who's so connected with moon energy and so connected with plant energy, is to get out there in the world and do it, but also use the energies of the moon to work with those, because you are a Cancer and you're meant to. Okay, so the next card in your reading is pretty amazing here. So actions for you to take. And again, you got all this green and gold coming up for you. Green and gold everywhere. And actions to take is you're in a very strong position this year. Maybe you're getting involved with the marijuana industry here in Canada or in America, or it seems to be growing in a lot of places around the world. But this is something a lot to do with growth and greenery. And think of all the symbols. And you got the moon here again. Look at you, with your moon appearing everywhere for you. The King of Pentacles is telling you, again, this is a very prosperous time. And as I say that, it is a very prosperous time on earth for people. If you look back on your life and you found that maybe there was a 5-year time frame that nothing worked out for you, that's done now. And you're free now to really kind of move on. There's an energy on this earth in 2019 that is very prosperous for people if they can keep themselves in a very positive. I know people hate hearing that. If you can step out of some of the programmed energy that's here for us, that there's a lot of subliminal messages in using our phones, in the programs we watch on our phone, on the TV, and in video games. If you can step away from that programming, most of you've all figured that out by now, and you've stepped away from that, you have stepped away from a sort of slavery, a sort of thing that's kept you bound without you really knowing, okay? So it's time for you to move ahead in life, okay? So the next card for you, and it looks like a difficult card, but it's actually in departing energies. Leaving your life in 2019. So maybe in 2018, I'm sorry, that's what I meant to say. What's now departing your life. So maybe you needed to rest. Maybe you weren't well. Maybe you lost a fight. Maybe you were trapped in jail or some situation that felt like a prison. You are now free, okay? So that's the good thing. The difficulties of 2018 are passing from your life. Now, central to your life this year is this beautiful Queen of Swords. So for some of you, you will meet your life partner. That's for some of you. But for some of you, you will be meeting somebody that has a lot of wisdom. And this could even be you. This person has a lot of wisdom. She doesn't mess around. It could be male or female, but it can also represent life situations. The life situations that you have the power. Because there's a lot of power cards. There's also a lot of people in your reading. And the world, and she's got a lot of purple on her like the world card had on her. Let's see, let's get them back up here. And the purple, remember the purple ball that rolled across the table, the amethyst? That's not the one that rolled across, here's the one. That purple energy, the purple light, you can look it up what that means. There's all kinds of different meanings, the purple rays But that's what stands out for me there is that you're going to be dealing with a lot of people, and you have the power to do that. You have the power. You have what you need to cut the crap out of your life, to cut bad situations out of your life, and this will be a central theme for you of meeting people that are valuable for your life and have good wisdom for you, who can protect you. The water behind her. So here we go with the green and gold theme again. So this is in the position of what future opportunities and energies are going to come to you. And we get a very fun card. And here's the cat visiting you again. What, Milo? Now we got Milo coming. What, honey? You want to be part of this reading too? Come on up. Come on up and see us. Put your good energy on the Capricorn reading. Come on, baby. That's my beautiful Russian blue, So cat really being a theme for you. My beautiful Russian blue getting closer here. Cat really being a theme for you, Cancers. So cat has appeared 3 times already, and probably if I look back on the cards, I'd see it again. And this card tells me that first of all, there's 6 cups here, so there's going to be lots of opportunity. And look, the bunny rabbit from your first card sort of has a connection to the past. Whatever this abundance and opportunities that come into you, again, has to do with gardening, eating healthy foods, and somehow bringing green and gold energy into your life. But the green is the real thing. So green often relates to money, the heart chakra, abundance. This is something from the past, but these cups are full, and they're all just sitting there for you. And childlike energy, fun, intuition and prosperity and growth in your life, and maybe an opportunity just to have kids come into your life. Obstacles and how to deal with these obstacles that will present itself. So you have a lot of money cards and you have a lot of chance for abundance, but it tells me the obstacles that you have this year are really to do with you not feeling abundant, not noticing the abundance, and not noticing that there's help here for you to do with abundance. Okay, that really, when it comes to your abundance, it's very connected to spiritual energies, connected to knowing that there is a divine light for you. And it got the purple right in the middle here, that you are being guided in all that you do, and that help is available for you. You don't have to suffer out in the cold with this family. Okay, you need to turn around and notice that there is a higher power guiding you and helping you. So obstacles, the obstacle you have is really in your head. Okay, it's not really there. It's time for you to let go of the obstacle. There's so much green here again, and green and gold, green and gold. So you need to look up the green, the gold, the purple, the light if you want to look a little further into this, because it's just too much time for me to do a whole video explaining that to you right now. But I just know that greenery is very important to your life this year, Cancer. And Cancers are all about the growth of growing things. They almost have a natural green thumb. So there is something, if there's a Cancer out there watching this, there's something about gardening for you, but you also need to overcome this self-doubt, this limiting belief of not enough, and there's nothing available to you when there certainly is. This is basically people being so stuck in negativity and pain that they're not noticing the great things that are available there for you. So I can tell you that if you would just put your focus on this light and the good things in your life, that this would be a much better thing for you. Now we have another king. So your reading is just full of people, dealing with a lot of people in your life. And the purple is there again, and the moon is there again. This might not be a moon, it might be a planet, but I'm going to read it as the moon for the King of Wands this year. So this is in a position of your talents, and it tells me that you have the ability to really influence people. That can be the magic wand. There's purple energy available for you to use, which is the third eye. It can be the top chakra as well. Psychic insights, especially coming to you toward the full moon. But you have the power to really be strong this year, to move forward in a very powerful way that's good for your life, you know. You're no way are you trapped or stuck. You have the power and the enthusiasm and the fire needed to go forward in your life this year in a very positive way. The only negative card was in your reading, and it's in your reading was the Five of Pentacles, but it's in a position of, it's such an invaluable position because it tells you directly what your obstacle is and what you need to work on for this to be a very good year. And if you can just simply keep your mind, the minute you notice yourself sinking into any kind of thought of lack, go in the other direction, turn it around, put your focus on what do I have that's great. So you have two kings and a queen and a knight, all in this reading, kids. So a lot of people, maybe you're public speaking, going before groups of people. This is a really fiery card of passion and enthusiasm, and you are talented in this of leadership this year, of magic, manifesting, achieving your goals. You are people looking up to you. You have all you need, and I love this. More pentacles in your reading for you. So how to approach things this year? Give a good balance of good give and take. Give and take, give and take, give and take. If you're feeling not abundant, the law of tithing, I can tell you, people, definitely works. Where you giving out to the universe, giving and receiving. Keep that cycle going in your life this year. It's very important to keep a cycle of give and take going, and don't be afraid. When you think you can't give, that's when you need to give. And whether it's financial, this doesn't have to be about money. This can be giving of all energy, has some value. So give your energy, give your time. You have a lot of energy to give. So if last year you weren't feeling well, your energy was low, this year it will not be. You have a lot of fiery energy, that this type of energy, almost as if it pushes people out of the way. It just pushes obstacles out of the way. It's an energy that's very magnetic and strong-willed. So don't be afraid to give, and you're being told to give this year. But give and receive. Give and receive. And the final card that we have here, the question that I ask for you is the most important message that you need to hear, that if you listen to this, would give you your very best life in 2019. Give your cares and worries to the angels and allow us to take your burdens. So again, that circle in his hand, but it can be very airy-fairy to some people to hear this. But what it's saying is absolute faith and trust in the universe. You got all this divine energy around you, this purple light. You can give your purple light to, and this card is very similar. It's telling you the same thing, that you have all you need. You can rely on the divine forces to take care of some things for you. And you'd be amazed if you did that on a daily basis. The issue is a lot of people just do it when they're in trouble, and it works just when you're in trouble too. But it'll work better for you if you did it on a daily basis. In the morning, in the night, clear away from your life. Talk to the universe, talk to the moon, whatever. Talk to your plant. Just as long as you're putting the energy out, talk to the universe and allow things to be cleared away for you. Okay? Trust that there is angels around you. Trust that there is a higher power around you to take care of things for you. That doesn't mean that what you ask for is going to appear in your life, because the universe has usually a better plan for you. And it also works according to how much faith you have, how much you believe, how much you're Is your energy, you know, where's that card of giving and receiving? Are you giving out to the universe a very negative energy? You got 2 6s in your reading, so that energy, that reciprocal energy is there a lot. Are you giving out? What are you giving out to the universe? Is what the universe is going to give back to you. So you need to try your best. And it doesn't mean if you're, and I know you're not 6 this year because it shows me very strongly that you're moving away from the difficulty and illness and everything. But it doesn't mean that you're necessarily, boom, have a miracle and your sickness will be taken away. But it often means that step by step, if you take the first steps, you'll see a progression of different things come in your life that will make things a little easier for you. Okay, so that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you would like your own personalized reading, I have these readings on sale. It's on my website. Just contact me. And keep in mind, if you've seen this from another country, that you can pay and it'll convert the payments. And oftentimes, like if you're coming from America, the readings will be so much cheaper for you. So love and peace, and thank you for watching my video.